What's up, guys? Coop here. I hope all of you had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys took some time away from the charts to do, what's really important in life. And I know I did. Well, I say that I just hung around the house, but it's the same thing. It's fine, I guess. Um, yeah, so the first chart for our weekly little watch list video that we do, I want to point your attention to the weekly chart here on crude oil futures. You can see. You guys know by now, if you watch a couple of these, what are the kind of stocks that we like to talk about? We like to talk about stocks that have good fundamentals, they're high, they're tight, they're flagging, they're basing, something like that. And WTI is making this exact same format on the stocks that we would like to trade long. So as you can see, it's up nicely tonight, Sunday open, but you can see we like to trade stocks. You see this one, chop, 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 gap up, chop, 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 consolidation. But just look at this kind of flag. I can't really draw it. Just look at this flag. You guys know what I'm talking about here. There's a little bit of a flag forming here on the weekly time frame on oil that looks extremely bullish to me. So I would be watching a lot of energy names if I were trading, which I am. So some of the stocks that we have on our watch list are oil related. We have PSX and we have multiple other names. I think CSX. We have XLE, which is the ETF or whatever you want to call it for oil. So yeah, we have a lot of energy names that we're going to talk about in this week's watch list, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine stocks. There was more, and I'll probably post about some more tomorrow. I'm trying to keep these a little bit more brief rather than drawn out long explanations on every single stock out there. So to get started, SEI, I'm pretty sure this was on last week's watch list, and it's just such a strong stock. We've traded it multiple times. Like I've traded it multiple times before. We love this stock. Look at the fundamentals. We have really good relative strength. We have excellent EPS. We're high, we're tight, we're doing that flag. Exactly what we like to see when we're trading stocks like this. So, yeah, I would be looking. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory at this point. We'd be looking for continuation tomorrow above the flag, maybe above like 79.50 to $80 on this stock, and maybe potentially see new highs on this thing. It's setting up really nicely. So SEI is probably one of the main ones I would keep on my watch list tomorrow. VAL, we're high, we're tight, and we have this nice base drawing out. Yeah, I mean, I would like it above like 105, 106. But once again, we have pretty good fundamentals here. Decent EPS, not the best EPS I've ever seen, but yes. So VAL is another one that's on the watch list here. Okay, so PSX is a name that tried to break out on Friday. Um, so we're us as traders, we're gonna look at some continuation, maybe. I don't know how to draw it. Like every time I get used to a platform, they freaking screw it up. I don't know what their deal is. Like I don't even know how to draw. Okay, brush maybe. So what I would be looking for is maybe tomorrow have like a little bit of an inside day to new highs, or if we just see some continued upside, I would like it above like 178 on that level. So not sure how to delete this chart. Okay, there we go. Okay, so CSX. Okay, okay. See, like, why do they have to do this, man? Like, they do so good, and then they just screw it all up. Market Surge did the same thing. So this one gapped up on earnings, I believe, and it's now high, tight, and it's flagging, and that's what we like to see when we're trading stocks like this. So CSX, uh, yeah, I mean, it looks like so this is exactly what we're kind of looking for on PSX, assuming well, it's probably going to gap up some, just considering how oil futures are up. But yeah, I mean, tomorrow would be looking for something either like this or would just be looking to clear, like not necessarily have this inside day, just clear above the previous high. And then next is SATS, the exact same as VAL here. We're just basing. We're high, tight, we're basing. We tried to break out on Friday, so it's just another name to have on the watch list. Just drop my toothpick. Microsoft, a name that I am long from like 380s, I think. But I don't mind adding some more here. Like if I'm a long-term investor and looking for one of my favorite stocks to buy, would it be this and potentially even Meta down here. I'm a Meta investor. I mean, this looks exactly like AMD did. Like we had that like nice like gap down. We had the gap support. We have some nice gap support down here, and then we need to fill this gap back up if we want to go higher. But kind of looks similar to how AMD did before it did its massive move. You can see we were just basing down here. We had this gap right below. We were basing below, and then yeah, the rest of the story. You guys know the rest of the story. So yeah, that's something that I'll be looking for on Meta as well. Not necessarily something on the watch list, but if you guys are long-term investors, Meta and Microsoft would be my two main watches going into next week. And I mean, obviously, like I guess you can long Tesla, you can long Nvidia. I mean, you can long any of the Mag 7, to be honest. I mean, just for in a long-term perspective, not necessarily saying the market's not going to go down. I mean, it's moving down a little bit this afternoon, but MAGS is actually on a key little support level here on the 8-day moving average. Okay, back to the watch list. Okay. Oh man, I just moved that. Oh, okay, I remember. So on XLE, on the energy ETF, we're gonna be looking for this like 60 break. On the 60 break, I would be interested in looking at more energy names or even longing the ETF itself on XLE. NBR, it's the exact same thing. You see, we're high, we're tight, we have this nice drawn out base. We'll be looking for continued upside above that base. I don't like the bases as much as I do the flags, but they both work nicely. And then ATEN is another one that I really like. I'm just trying to think if there's any other names, ladies and gentlemen, that CSX, we got that one on there. Ba 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 ba. Just one more to throw on your watch list here. We have INOD. It's showing that nice high type flag. And then also, okay, so that ticker symbol is INOD. The next ticker symbol is AAON. Not necessarily my top watches, but I could see them definitely making a move up in tomorrow's session. Consider as long as the market, gives us a little help. I'm actually going to add this one to the watch list. So take a screenshot of this if you want to. This is the watch list: 10 stocks: SEI, VAL, PSX, CSX, SATS, Microsoft, XLE, NBR, ATEN, and AAON. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you did, remember tradesbycoop.com if you want alerts like this every single day. We'll be active and live trading there tomorrow, so make sure you join, get the free trial. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow with some stock ideas.